Hey everyone, hope you guys are all doing well. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let's see. Hey Scott, hope you're doing well. Hey Roundhouse. Hey Richard McCarthy. Hey Fish Kid, hope you're well. Hey Biggie Support Group. Let me pin it. Hope everybody is well. Why is it that finding my own link is so freaking annoying? Well, I'm not at home, that's for sure. It's actually generally quite a nice view, except we're on the side of a mountain, which is fun. And it doesn't look the best, but hopefully, well, they want us to see it before. We wanted to see it before and after. So we're staying at a friend's house in Dillon Beach, right near Dillon Beach. We are at a friend's house. She bought it not too long ago, and there's no furniture, so yeah, that's fun. Grandma stayed home, but we came to see her place because she really wanted us to see it before she did the remodel, which it really looks like she's probably gonna tear down everything. Here we go. And now, what you guys were waiting for, or at least Scott was waiting for. I got some. I actually today I got the bundt cakes from Bunny Viper. So she sent me some small bundt cakes, which they're really cute, and she sent me 4 different kinds, and they are really good. She did a great job. I, there's no other view. Literally, this is where I am sleeping tonight. Looks great. I get to sleep over there. Lucky me. She literally doesn't have any furniture in here. And I'd show you the view, but it's too dark. But yeah, the view's actually kind of nice. It's not great, but it's nice. But yeah, this is where we are staying for the weekend. So, I mean, I don't know exactly what else you want to see, because there ain't much. Let's put it that way. And I'm just going to have the bundt cake. I was going to have something to drink with it, but I think I'll just have the bundt cake. Just for you guys. Let's see. But yeah, Scott, there really isn't much to see, period. At least right now. Although, I really, really do like where it's at. We got here a little bit late today. What you doing, boy? But yeah, hope everybody is doing well tonight. I'm gonna enjoy my bundt cake since she was kind enough to send it to me. It just got here today. They were packaged really nicely. It was a huge box. But yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sure that's what it is, Scott. I'm sure that's why you mentioned it. Sup, J-Rock? Hope you are well. Lori probably fell asleep. Just because I sent her the link and she's not picking up, and she probably fell asleep like an hour ago. That or she's talking to her mom, which is entirely possible. Hey, Adele. Hope you are well. But yeah, we are at Dillon Beach. 3 minutes away from Dillon Beach. We're on the side of the hill, and it's actually kind of nice view. And our friend who my parents have known since college, let us sit here. She wanted us to see it before and after it gets remodeled, because I think she's probably going to get most of this redone. I'm good, just busy. It's Christmas season. I normally slam this time of year. Normally? I'm assuming you are right now. Hey, Patty. Hope you well. Yeah, well, Bunny Viper made them for me, and they are delicious. She made 4 different types, and they are all very delicious. Don't encourage her, Scott. No need to encourage her. J-Rock, the cake is a lie. What cake? It's gone already. I think we have like 16 of them. She sent like 16 of them. I said 4 different types. Okay, I'm jealous even though I had cake for dinner. What cake did you have for dinner, Patty? What kind of cake? Yeah, Patty, what kind of cake did you have? Hey, Ian. That was delicious. Yeah, I know, but you can't have chocolate. Neither can you. Although you are both cute. I like ice cream. I like ice cream too. I don't know, it depends on the type. But yeah, she wanted us to see the place. She remodeled. She wanted us to see the place before she remodeled. So there you go. What are you guys doing? Why are you guys so thirsty? Let's see. What else did they say? But yeah, my guess is Lori already fell asleep. It says she logged off of Facebook an hour ago, so my guess is she's already asleep. Just because you guys always ask where she is. That or talking to her mom. Yeah, there wasn't frosting on them. Although I was thinking about making some frosting. We have a passion fruit, cream cheese, powdered sugar, frosting that we made, and we're thinking we could put them on the rest, and then the chocolate one we'd have to make. But I brought them with us because I got them right before we left to come here. So I brought half of them with me, and they aren't making it back home. Let's put it that way. No, Patty, we are not in Tahoe. Yeah, there's two folding tables. Looks like two camping chairs and two folding chairs up here. And then, yeah, that's about it, except the bathroom, which does have toilet paper and, one air mattress, I think. But yeah, um, we're we're at Dillon Beach. Yeah, CJ Rock, but that's the best part. It's so good. Brownie, cheesecake, carrot cake. I can do if it has traditional carrot cake from frosting. It's not as really, huh? It's called Dillon Beach. It's right. It's like we had to drive like 2 hours to get here, but it's called Dillon Beach, and we're right on a hill. And I don't think on my phone, or on my iPad, I can show. Yeah, she's definitely either talking on the phone or she's probably talking on the phone. Let's see. I know I did a video or a panel of it, but I don't know if I can show it. Yeah, nope. Oh, and J Rock, you know your guppy tank? My cousins look just like yours. Hey, Liquid Zoo. Frosting's the best part if it's good. It looks kind of like your tank. She's got a lot of different guppies. It looks just like well, not just like your tank, but it looks almost like your tank. The amount of guppies and how densely populated it is. Shipping what? Oh. What am I shipping now, Patty? I would. I don't have anything to ship, though. Really, boy? Really, you? You? You decided to take my spot since I'm not there? Are you stealing my sparkling from out there? Huh? Is that what you're doing? No, I'm just trying to eat everything. Which one? Finger. He's lying on my sleeping bag. Kind of, Patty. I have all the supplies to ship if I want to. I'm sorry, J-Rock. That's funny, though. And the problem there is, even though the females are out of the tanks with the males, for some, not for some reason, somehow the females are still able to reproduce without having a male in there. Didn't you say you need to figure out which ones you want to keep and which ones you don't? And that's why you haven't done it yet? Oh. Yeah, that can be a problem. That's why you just give them to them. Just give them away. Especially if you have too many like that. Although you could probably make a decent amount off of it. Not enough to pay for anything, but fish food, but it's still good. Or just swap. Matt, don't be implicating me. Yeah, Fender's taking over my sleeping bag since I'm not over there. He's right smack in the middle of my sleeping bag. He's cute. Only 3? I thought it was more than that. I didn't know there was a number. Hey, Captain Savage. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. That's what I would do. I would get a predator tank. Hey, if need be, I have that mud skipper tank I can put them in. And they are brackish water, so they can't go in libraries like brackish water. So, you can always do that too. If I need to. I really need to get a hood for that tank. Ian, I'm not sure just yet. Still separating. I have a tank of pure snake skins, and my F1s are separated from my F2 batch. F2 is still coloring out and are amazing. I want to keep going, but You should keep going if you can. Send me a pic if you don't mind, J-Rock. I'd love to see them. You heathen. You heathen. Who the heck leaves that ticking noise on? What ticking noise? Yeah, well, that's why you need to either sell some or put some in your pond or do something with them. Oh. You need quite a lot of tubs to do it, but yeah. I love your guppies. Have like a 30 gallon. Yeah. You could just get like one of those Sterilite bins from. Well, that might be too small. You could get like 4 or 5 of those Sterilite bins. I'm so far out in the boondocks, I don't even have internet or cell service here. Thank God they have Wi-Fi here, because I would go crazy. Too late for that, I suppose. Yeah, knowing Lori, she's asleep already. That are on the phone. Because she's definitely not picking up. Yeah, separation is probably the best. That, and if you don't remineralize, they probably won't breed. And have like a CT. What? A what? African butterfly fish, some cichlids or something else predator in another tank, the coal tank. Yeah, the only problem with that, Ian, is he probably doesn't have a big enough tank to keep one of those, and then he'd have to use one of his tanks to keep it inside of. Ooh. I just need to get rid of the ones I don't want to keep and keep them going. They are snakeskin that is starting to color in under the lines vibrant colors like pink, yellow, blue, purple. Hey, J-Rock, if you want to, you can always send them to me. Just saying. You, the tails are fire tails and have the red line you see in yellow guppies in the head area. Oh, cool. Yeah, Patty, I think you missed two zeros in there. Yeah, the problem is my water's too soft. I added some crushed coral in my brother's tank, so hopefully that'll help. I need to get some more soon, but haven't. The link is pinned if anybody would like to come up. Oh, Patty. Hey, J-Rock, that's pretty cool, though. Hey, Fish Streams, hope you're well. Poor Kevin, up there all lonely. Yeah, kind of. Although, I'm more worried about Lori than not having anybody up here. Four more days, but she does not sound good. And I don't know why I cannot find that photo. Uh-oh. Hello.
Someone had to come save you.
Huh? How are you, Roundhouse?
Oh, I'm giving myself a crash course in Photoshop again. Man, it's been a long time. You know what? I think it's better to use this one.
Okay, I'm so confused. I know that I took some photos when we just got here, and did they get deleted? Because they sure aren't here. But yeah, these are the bundt cakes that she sent me. They're delicious. Matt.
You know what I realized? They make everything really complicated.
Yeah.
How to remove the background in 13 easy steps. 13 steps is not easy.
Wow. Patty doesn't want you to leave her alone.
Huh?
I'm talking to Matt.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking to Matt. Patty says, "Don't leave me, Matt. Don't leave me. I can do a nice roundhouse kick with one easy step. LOL."
Let me guess. A comment so stupid that would be from Patty.
Who?
Whoever just said that.
Nope, that was Fish Dreams.
Oh, wow. That disease is spreading. Did I fix it? Yeah, how the hell did I fix it there?
Are you gonna teach us how to use Photoshop?
No.
You got CS6?
Hell yeah, I got CS5 too.
Aren't they on like CS10?
Yeah, but they're the shitty you gotta pay online crap.
Wait.
You gotta pay per month to use it, stuff like that.
Oh my
It's a
god, you're gonna
subscription
pay
base
for
now.
it? But what I'm
How? I mean, really, how much more can they do to Photoshop? It's been the same for like 50 years. The Photoshop that I worked with in
I'm in my
elementary school
car
is the
'cause I'm
same as I
mad.
have now.
Fish Dream says I'm in my car because I'm mad.
I guess maybe I didn't fix that.
I have a chronic illness that makes me limber. I'm in my car because I'm mad, is what Fish Dream says.
That's the one I want, I bet.
Roundhouse is not listening at all.
I am.
Okay, what the hell? Why couldn't I find my images? That pisses me off. Whatever. Yes, I know you're gonna say I have a shitty ass phone. That's the view outside. At least that we can see.
Maybe let's drop this down to 5. Alt.
Oh, I know Fish Streams. And I'm sorry. Where do you live? I live in Palo Alto Bay Area, but I'm at Dillon Beach right now because my parents' friend who they've known since college has a place up here, and she bought it not like 5 months ago and wants to basically go get it. She wants to go remodel, she wants to remodel it. But she wants us to see it before she remodels it. So we're here. Oh, Fish Streams, I think he's talking about the part of I'm in my car. Because I'm mad. I could be wrong. I think that's Matt's lame ass attempt at humor. So besides Photoshop, what are you doing? California.
Me you're talking to? I'm just doing Photoshop. I'm trying to figure out how the hell I did this like 15 years ago. Because I'm doing the same thing I did 15 years ago. Same picture and everything.
Oh, F off.
Wow, what kind of language is that? Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, Patty. She actually does have a soft side. That's a first. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Oops. Alright, Roundhouse, keep him entertained for like a minute. I'll be right back. Although
What?
knowing you won't do anything.
You're leaving your stream yet again?
I said I'll be back in like a minute.
I'm timing you. No, Roundhouse, you cannot control your desktop from the laptop mouse. Oh, well, see, you're an idiot back in the back room because it ain't no way you getting up here with that name. Kevin's from California. They're Democrat. You ain't getting up. Ooh, that works, I think. So we gotta back this down. Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Sorry, Roundhouse. Needed to go use the restroom, but I didn't really want to say that. My apologies.
You just say I gotta go head. I gotta go hit the head, or I have to go dehydrate. Hey,
Yeah, but should I really have to say either of those? So, how different or why did you finally decide to get Photoshop when you haven't used it in quite a long time?
no, I've installed. I decided to install it. I've had it since it came out.
You've had it, but you just haven't installed it? What?
Yeah, I installed it on the laptop.
Oh, so you've had it, but on like a disc?
Yeah.
So you actually bought it and didn't bootleg it for once? Or is that even asking too much?
That's asking too much.
Figured as much. Figured as much. I knew once they said it that that was
Yeah,
wishing
that was just a
way
stupid
too
question.
hard. That was wishing way too hard.
No, I think the last major program I actually bought was Microsoft Office XP Developer, right?
Why? Why did you have to buy that?
Because I decided to buy it.
Yeah, but you don't buy jack.
Well, technically I didn't buy it, but I did buy it.
I don't even want to know.
Or I should say, technically I did buy it, but I didn't pay for it. The joys of them not following directions and delivering it to the wrong house.
Oh. And of course, you didn't want to be a nice neighbor and send it to whoever it was supposed to go to.
No. I bought it, but they delivered it to the wrong house. So it was like a week late. So I called them up and said, "Screw it, I'm canceling it. Refund my money." And like 2 days later, my neighbor walks over with the box. I'm like, "Oh, cool." So I bought it, but I didn't pay for it. Yeah, Office XP it was. And then I made ISO copies of all the discs, and then I sold the software itself. So I actually made out.
Thank you, Ivy. Okay, I guess it would help if I actually did full screen. They are delicious. I already had 2 chocolates.
I also got the I don't even know what year it's from, the National Geographic complete map collection. It's 8 discs.
Oh, heck yeah, they're delicious. Thank you so much, Bunny Viper.
And then they have, oh yeah, Backroads Explorer 3D too. That's a cool program. If they still sell that, y'all should get that. Backroads Explorer. I honestly do not know how people can work on laptops. Oh my god, they suck so bad with their little dinky screen.
Patty. Hey, Michael Long. Thank you so much, Ivy. My roommate bought a TV and a computer monitor. I'm just thankful to have a roommate.
I'll have to do that when I'm actually like, bright and early in the morning or in the afternoon.
What? Figure out how to use the application?
Yeah, because I'm trying to do something and I remember doing it last time, but it's not working this time. I don't know.
How long ago was this again?
Oh, geez.
Yeah, exactly my point.
Yeah.
I didn't actually want to know, but.
And I'm having to redo it all because a letter is partly covering the thing I want.
On what? What are you? Oh, for your logo?
Yeah.
How can you use it? Is it yours?
No, but it's free and clear.
Oh.
They let me use it before. They'll, it was for. I actually hosted a group for a game called Train Station, and I took their graphic of my favorite train, and then again, I paid money for it, so technically, I would be able to use it anyway.
Yeah, well, it is you, so I had to ask.
But yeah, they ended up writing because legal things. They wrote Santa T instead of Santa Fe,
Oh.
and I changed it back to Santa Fe to use it in the group way long ago. And I honestly cannot remember how I did it.
Why does it matter?
Because I don't want to get fact check false for my picture.
Oh. Yeah, well, it's black. Roundhouse.
I'm not wasting money on T-shirts and stuff like
When
that.
are you gonna get a T-shirt?
At least not yet. Maybe after the new logo, if it turns out good enough. Because we all got to sport our blue gooses.
Okay, I want to know, but at the same time, I don't really want to know what that is.
Look it up. Santa Fe Blue Goose. One of the most gorgeous locomotives ever built.
I'm talking
Just
about
look.
that roundhouse.
Just look for a colored version of it, because most of them are black and white pictures that you find. Because they made this engine back in the 30s.
Oh.
It was
What is that supposed to mean? Because for some reason she said it again.
Well,
he doesn't even know what we're talking about, which is kind of hilarious. Let's see. But yeah, Lori's not doing too well tonight, so she said she'll pop in, but I don't know how long she's gonna be here.
she got a cold by sleeping in a wet bed, didn't she?
No.
Or is it the lack of medication?
Yep.
Oh,
The
dude, I just go to the ER.
It's kind of fun when Roundhouse is oblivious to what we're talking about, though. Although knowing him,
Kevin?
he's probably saying, I don't really care either.
Kevin, don't you know people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones?
Hey, GRB.
Don't make me open up my eyes and start reading chat.
I'm just commenting to another comment.
Oh, speaking of opening my eyes, I gotta turn lights off.
Fish Dream says I'm on strike. Why are you in your car, Fish Dreams? Or where do you live?
Maybe he lives in his car.
I'm wondering what state. Fish Dream says Roundhouse, open your eyeballs.
Why? There's nothing to really see. It's just Kevin's face.
Thanks.
Wouldn't want to go blind.
Oh, Florida. Okay.
Oh, the nation's a wang.
What?
The nation's a wang. That's what Florida is. So YouTube sucks. I do not like YouTube's new mobile setup.
There's a new one? What's different than before?
Remember when you used to watch it on mobile? It used to pop the chat up onto the picture. Now it makes the picture half the size of the screen and puts the chat next to it.
Really?
Yeah, it sucks. You can close it and it'll bring it to full screen, but then you don't see chat anymore.
Oh.
It's just stupid.
But then you
It was fine. It was fine the way it was.
Hello.
Hello.
You have never heard of the galloping goose? Roundhouse. The blue goose you seem to be super familiar with, but you've never heard of the galloping goose?
Galloping goose. That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, galloping goose. It was like a truck. Denver Rio Grande used them. They were narrow gauge.
It was one. It was one, and
I thought there was more because they still got that thing.
I thought it ran in Montana. I thought.
No. I want to say Colorado is the Denver Rio Grande.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Colorado.
They got a roundhouse up there. They still got the galloping goose still runs. I would have thought they'd had more than just one.
But the galloping goose was a gasoline powered Ford motor.
Well, it was a Ford truck.
Yeah, it was
that they just took the wheels off and put train wheels on it.
Right, and it ran for a really long time when that big diesel locomotive was broke down.
They never pulled a train with a galloping goose. It was a what do they call it?
It pulled
like a maintenance vehicle.
Several cars. It most certainly.
I've never seen it pull cars. I've never seen anything with that pulling cars.
It pulled the mail car and a couple others.
Huh.
I'm not saying it pulled 50 fucking railroad cars.
Oh, okay.
It hauled the mail.
Hey, George.
And several other cars that had vital things in them.
MOW, that's the word I'm looking for. I thought it was a MOW vehicle,
What?
which is MOW, maintenance of way. Like the trucks that they have now that you see. That, you know, they go onto the track and they put their train wheels down and they, you know, the
Yeah,
pickup
but
truck.
that's not what the Galloping Goose was.
I was never into narrow gauge.
What do you mean narrow gauge? It's not a model railroad. It was a fucking real.
Fish streams. Yep.
There's two different gauges: narrow gauge, which is 3 foot, and standard gauge, which was 4 foot 8 inches. When you drive over a railroad track in Illinois, everything's standard gauge. In the mountains and stuff, they use narrow gauge.
How do trains go all over the fucking country?
They didn't go all over the country. They stayed on their narrow gauge. They would transfer to a standard gauge at some point if they needed to go across country.
Yeah, well, how? What, they got like movable axles?
No, instead of being it's just like a regular train, but with the tracks being narrower. Was it 3 foot?
I don't know how that's physically
Hey,
possible.
Steven.
I was under the assumption that all the railroad tracks in the United States where we go coast to coast with our rail traffic were all the same size.
Oh, actually, we used to be all different sizes, and they changed them all in like one day. It's a really good documentary. Look up the day the rails changed.
Well, we're regardless, now they're all the same, correct?
Yeah, well, yes, except the old stuff. Oh, what is it over there? Denver Rio Grande is still narrow gauge. In fact, here's a perfect picture. Share my screen. Oh, I gotta share my screen first. You can see the Galloping Goose is sitting on the narrow gauge track, and then on the outside is the standard gauge. So there's 3 rails instead of 2.
I don't see a screen to share, Roundhouse. Oh, there it is. There we go.
See, the Galloping Goose is on the narrow gauge in here. And then this is the standard gauge rail that normal trains would run on.
Except I don't think that's the Galloping Goose I'm thinking of.
That's the Galloping Goose.
That looks like a much older vehicle.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought for if they only had one, for that thing still running, that's impressive.
I thought the Galloping Goose was like a 70s vehicle. That thing looks like it came out of the 20s.
Yeah. Galloping Goose is old. 1931, I think.
Hmm.
$1930s.
So when wow, I didn't realize that damn truck was that old.
Yeah. They might have made a new one back in the 70s, but this was the original.
No, I'm going with the song from what's his name that made the Convoy song, and he did a song about the Galloping Goose, and that the diesel locomotives broke down, so they brought a basically a vehicle and welded some train cars to her, and off she went.
Okay. There was more than one. The original Galloping Goose was built by the RGS in 1913 as a maintenance crew vehicle. This was wrecked in 25, and it was replaced with the one that I was just showing you that was built in 31. It was a Buick Master 6 four-door sedan. That doesn't look like it's a sedan, though.
The one I'm thinking of, I want to say was a Ford.
I mean, someone could have did like a remake of it. Oh no! Oh yeah, they did make one more. Number 2, 6, and 7 are preserved at Colorado Railroad Museum and are operational. 3 was sold to Knott's Berry Farm and is operated regularly during off-season periods when the park attendance is low. 4 is on static display at Telluride. Telluride.
Telluride.
You are okay. Colorado.
Telluride, Colorado. That's the one I'm talking about.
Number 5 was bought by the city of Dolores, Colorado, and was restored in 1998.
But folks in Colorado, she was known by another name.
Where's the volume?
Salt, it passed the Red Cathedral spires across the back then the rapids far below. On the high and lofty trestle, near the fabled mines of Ophir, in the silver San Juan Mountains came goose plowing snow.
Hey, all things fish. Hope you're well, Mike.
You'd be surprised at how much one of those suckers costs, though, in model railroading. Oh my god, $200-300 for that little dinky Galloping Goose. That's the other Cass, West Virginia. The Cass Scenic Railway. That's all. I want to say narrow gauge also, because that's all Shays, Climax, and Heislers, which are all logging engines. Logging was usually a narrow gauge.
Okay, it was the number 5, the Galloping Goose, and it had a Pierce Arrow engine. So that was Ford, right? Or was that Buick?
Pierce Arrow. I want to say that Pierce Arrow was actually Pierce Arrow was a car company.
Yeah. The Galloping Goose was an actual vehicle, not a locomotive.
Correct. That used a Pierce Arrow. Pierce Arrow.
A car motor in it.
Yeah, but Pierce Arrow is its own company, I want to say.
No, it became Ford. I think it could have been. Nah, it didn't become GM. I'm fairly certain that's a Ford.
Technically, the original Ford turned into Cadillac.
God damn it, Roundhouse. Cadillac's General Motors.
Yeah, I know. The original Ford company turned into General Motors, and they fired Ford, and that's when he started his actual Ford company.
This is why I can't talk to you.
Oh, yeah, no. Pierce Arrow was an actual car. 1933 Pierce Arrow, 31 Pierce Arrow, 32 Man, those are nice-ass cars. Those are like Duesenberg-looking cars.
Anyways, that's what the number 5 Galloping Goose was. That's the motor that was in it.
Oh, that's a gorgeous car. I gotta share my screen on this one. That's awesome right there. Man, the wood wheels and everything. Oh, wonder what year this is. A 33.
Man, that's way older than I thought.
That's, oh man, I want one of those.
Anyways, the Galloping Goose number 5 was running a Pierce Arrow motor.
Did I miss?
Wow, that's only 30. This was only $32,800 when this was being sold. That's pretty good.
How much?
Only 32,000 for that blue car.
Oh, okay. I'm sure it was much cheaper when it was new.
Oh no! Oh, when it was new, it was probably like $200 or $300.
Oh, okay.
$5,000 in rechroming. Oh my god!
Hey, all things fish. I just want to say, I know a guy that knows a guy that robbed a guy.
Wow, really? That's it? A 366 CID, a whopping 135 horsepower straight 8.
Yeah,
I would have thought that would have made more.
that proves the fact that you don't need a shit ton of horsepower. You're just gonna be slower out of the gate, but
Oh yeah.
you can get it running.
I want to say like the
torque. Torque to the road is not horsepower.
yeah. I call BS that the speedometer goes up to 125 or 120 though.
It depends on what kind of transmission they had. I mean, you can put a gear in anything. It had such little horsepower that, you don't know. That thing might have been a 12-speed.
True. It also depends on the differential, on how fast it would take off. That's nice though. Oh. Honestly, I would not take that thing up to 100. I wouldn't even take it to 50 miles an hour with wood spoked wheels. Now I'll take a Pierce Arrow V12. Hell yeah. Oh, and that was a limousine style too. Oh, look, it's a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. A 1927 Pierce Arrow looks just like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Anyways, sorry I brought it up.
How are you tonight?
Tired. It's time to go to bed. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Or today, actually.
Have a good night.
But
You work on Saturdays? That sucks.
I don't normally work on Saturdays.
Oh,
But
catching up from Friday?
They pay me a shit ton extra to do it, so I was kind of somebody said it. I sort of volunteered, but it was more of a, hey, I need you to do this. So I was voluntold to do it. Normally I would be off tomorrow or today. It's 1:00 my time, so. But I don't have to be there till 11, which is really a weird start time.
Posiwi might not show up. They're having in the Cop Watch group, they're having a rest in peace for some dude that died.
And why are you saying Posey we might not show up?
Because she'll probably go into the rest in peace stream and send her condolences or something. I don't know.
I don't know if she's going to be able to do that. I don't think she's coming here because she's in the shower. And she did not sound like she was doing well.
How do you know she was in the shower? What, do you have a camera in her house?
Because she told me she was going to go take a shower because she was sweating really badly because her diabetes is kicking her effing ass.
I'd go to the ER.
And then she said she was coming up, but I don't know if she's even going to be able to come up. That's the reason I'm saying I don't know if she's even going to come. Nor do I think she's even going to go into that stream. If she makes it, great, but I don't even think she'll be able to do that.
All Things Fish has a plan for the evening. And I can't blame them for it.
Hey, Terry, do you know your Greek letters?
Alpha, Omega.
Oh, regardless. That's Omega, right?
What?
O is Omega. Correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Why are they calling it Omicron? I mean, where the hell did they come up with Omicron?
I have no idea.
That's what the new one's called. I was just wondering, because I could have sworn it was Omega. And everything's supposed to be named in Greek, the Greek alphabet.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, but yeah,
the new variant.
O was Omega.
Yeah, but they're calling it Omicron variant.
Variant?
Yeah, the new
languages now. You know, I get it.
No, like Delta variant. We had the Alpha variant.
I get it when a virus mutates and it becomes another variant, but a language. We're getting a little. You can have regional dialects or something, but how do you make Greek variants? I mean, it's a dead language to begin with.
Yeah, they just named the variants from the Greek letters.
What? That makes no sense.
My question is, what happened to all the letters between D and O?
Says make sense. Yeah, you guys lost me a long time ago.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck we're talking about either. Fish dreams. I get it now. Terry's voice is not Roundhouse's voice.
Well, duh.
Although I will say, Roundhouse's voice is pretty good. He's got a voice for radio. He's got a face for radio as well.
Let's not go that far.
Nobody even gonna fucking laugh at that, really.
I just said let's not go that far.
Oh,
I
come
might
on.
still break your radio.
That was fucking hilarious. All right, I'm gonna drink one more beer and then I'm gonna get out of here. 42 degrees Celsius, 108 degrees Fahrenheit here today. Oh, that's GRB. He's enjoying summer in the outback. Bite me, GRB.
Did you just say 140 degrees Fahrenheit?
104, 10,
Oh, okay.
or 108.
Because I was going to say, well, that just made the record of the hottest place on Earth, I think.
I love Patty. You're talking some 12 gauges, and we're going to shoot some geese that were galloping around. And I will tell you, goose are still in season in my area. And I used to hunt waterfowl quite a bit. And goose is actually pretty good eating. And Stephen P is complaining about how hot it is. It's in fucking Australia, Stephen P. I don't think you have to worry about it.
No, he's saying that is miserable. 104 is miserable. What's the humidity? He's not complaining about it.
Is Australia a humid place like the North, like we are?
What?
Okay, like Arizona, low humidity. You can have 104 degrees and it feel fine. It depends on the humidity in the air. I mean, hell, what is it? A hot shower and a hot bath is like 120 degrees or something like that?
I like
Really?
Fish Dreams. Fish Dreams is on my level.
Holy crap. My state has one of the hottest temps ever at a place called Marble Bar. 123 Fahrenheit. Dang. That's crazy. Wow.
Well, wait a minute. Isn't Death Valley in California? Or is that eastern or western Arizona?
Hey, Chewy.
I have a question since nobody's saying anything. Am I the only one that's excited about the second Top Gun movie
Yep.
that is
No, but
eventually
I
going
don't
to
know when
come
the
out?
fuck it's coming out.
I wish they'd get off their ass and release it already. What are they waiting for
Didn't they say it
Christmas
was
this
supposed to
year?
be released in like August?
It should have been released like 8 months ago.
What's
You mean
taking
the
them
Top
so
Gun
long?
Maverick, or are they making yet another one?
No, Top Gun Maverick.
What'd you just say?
May 27th, 2022.
Ah, no way. I gotta wait till spring? Son of a bitch. You're pissing
You can
me
go. Well, no, you can go right now and get the Top Gun Maverick Barbie doll if you want. That's hit the shelves already.
How do you know this?
Because I'm looking at it. I searched Top Gun Maverick on Bing.
Yeah, but why do Barbie dolls
It's
come
the
up?
first. It's right up on top. News about Top Gun Maverick. Top Gun Maverick Barbie doll hits shelves ahead of movie.
That's
Um,
based on your search history.
they came out. They're coming out with a Top Gun
Is there,
Transformer. But that looks like the old Top Gun planes. That's not the new ones. Yeah, that's an F-14 Tomcat. That was from the original movie.
the F-14 Tomcat's out of service.
Yeah, but that was in the first Top Gun movie. They're not. They're. I don't know. They're using Hornets, I think now, in the new movie.
They're using F-22s.
Which is funny because isn't the F-22 already out of production?
No.
Yeah, because I was hearing they came out with a new plane that they won't tell anyone about yet.
Yeah, I know. According to you, we're coming out with all kinds of things they're not telling anybody about.
No, that's a Hornet. I'm looking at a screen grab from the movie or from the trailer itself. Those are Hornets. Share my screen. That's a brand new version of the Hornet.
Oh.
Okay. We're talking semantics here. It's still
No.
an F-22.
No, it's not. It's an F-18 Hornet.
Or no, the F-18's the Blue Angels plane.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's the Hornet. This is the F. The Blue Angels uses the B or something like that.
Fucking bitch. Never mind. I'm done. Say whatever you want, dude. It's your world.
Night, Bunny. Tom Cruise pushed back all the release dates on his movies because he's always a producer and wants to make as much money as possible and release all of his
Forgive me.
movies
Super
after
Hornet.
the pandemic ends.
Ooh, there's a P-51 Mustang in here
Yes, I
too.
should have put AC in. I am not really a AC fan except when it is this hot. LOL.
Wow. No, they are showing the F-14 in Top Gun Maverick.
Hey, Sandy.
F-14 Tomcat, the FA-18E/F Super Hornet, P-51 Mustang are the planes that are in the movie. Why is a P-51 Mustang in that movie?
To show old school.
Wow, it's one of only 2 flyable F6K Mustangs left on Earth. So would that be the training version? I'm guessing that would be the training version. I still think the Tomcat is a better looking plane than the Hornet.
Every time you say Hornet, I actually think of the A4.
The A4 is a Skyhawk.
Have a good night, Ivy, and thank you. I got it. Stretch arms. Patty's agreeing with Terry. That's a first.
Patty loves me.
I'm sorry.
Anyways, about the fucking movie.
Yep, 2022.
Are you guys like excited about it or not?
Nope.
I am.
I am a little bit.
A little?
Yeah, I kind of want to see it.
Honestly, I think the last Tom Cruise movie I saw was Days of Thunder.
What?
Days of Thunder and Top Gun are the same exact movie, just with different vehicles.
Well, no, because Days of Thunder, you were only making a left-hand turn.
I don't know how to respond to that.
And you don't get to rub in airplanes because that just turns out to be very bad afterwards when you start rubbing them. Remember the line "rubbing is racing"?
Yeah. God damn it. All right, now for something completely different.
Oh, I see you painted your doors. For your
Yeah,
paints. The other day they were still wood color.
yeah, I've been busy. He's referring to the light shades. I painted them. Yep. I still have to paint the bottoms. I'll never paint the backs, but yeah, I painted them. Made a whole freaking video about it too. If you would have showed up, you would have seen me painting them.
What did you call it? Karate Kid Part 4?
No, I called it painting on Thanksgiving or something like that.
Did you have to have a Chinese guy teach you how to paint a fence first?
No.
Okay.
Wasn't he Japanese?
What'd I say?
Chinese for some reason.
Whatever.
What is the GD? All right, Fish Dreams. What is the GD? I don't know what GD means.
Fish Dreams, you're talking like a sausage.
Why do you got to say that?
Because if you can't figure it out, there's no hope for any of us.
No way. All right. The clock is ticking. We're going to wait on chat. Somebody's going to explain what GD card means. Because,
I mean, the only thing I can reference is goddamn.
this is why I don't stay up this late.
What happened, Terry?
Not a damn thing. I'm still confused.
So, are you breeding anything right now, Terry?
I have fry of a couple different fish, but nothing to talk about.
So, what are you actively breeding right now, I guess?
Just two kinds of cichlids and some guppies, but I don't know if the guppies are going to make the cut or not. So,
You have so many tanks.
what?
I said you have so many tanks. That's all you're breeding right now?
I'm not set up for breeding right at the moment.
Oh.
Please don't talk to us from the bathroom, Kevin. You got that bathroom echo thing going on.
If I get some fish that I want to breed, I'll breed them. Right now, I'm not set up for breeding. It's not even on my radar right at the moment. On my radar is finishing the fucking fish room. I got fucking walls to build and a door to put in. The last thing in the world I want to do is start breeding fish before it's done.
But isn't a fish room kind of like a model railroad where you're never finished?
Well, that may be true, but when you have to put up physical walls to make the fish room an actual room, then yeah.
I think you should be the first guy that has a fish cubby.
Right now, it's kind of what it is. Right now, it's open to the rest of the house, and I heat an awful. I have extra heaters down here to keep the temperature up, but it escapes to the rest of the house. So basically, I got a freaking second furnace running down here to keep it at 80 degrees down here, but all the air is escaping as fast as I heat it up.
You need one of those propane blowtorch heaters that we used to use in construction. It sounds like.
Yeah, we call them salamanders.
Like the little jet engine looking things?
Yeah, they're just long
Yeah.
torpedo.
Yeah.
Put natural gas to them, light them up, and they got a fan.
I got yelled at because I cooked a hot dog in one.
I'm sure you got yelled at for other things as well.
Nope. Not in pipe fitting, at least. My boss got yelled at when he said, drill a hole here. And I said, you're going to be drilling into the wrong room. And he's like, shut up and just drill the hole here. I measured it. So I drilled it and I went right through the operating room ceiling.
Oh, not a big deal.
Yeah, they were doing an operation at the time. They were not happy.
Given it's an operating room, I'm fairly certain they do that quite often.
Yeah, but we were supposed to. He was supposed to drill a hole through the next room over. He was like 4 feet off in his measurements, and I tried to tell him, but he wouldn't believe me.
I'm in my car drinking. I could be your wife. No, my wife is upstairs sleeping in her bed. If you're in a car drinking,
Yeah, how stupid do you have to be?
I would suggest stopping doing so and go someplace where drinking is appropriate, like your fish room.
Even your front porch.
You can drink in your fish room all you want, trust me. But don't drink in your car. That's bad. You get arrested for crap like that.
Even if the car's not on, you can get arrested for that. Oh,
Is there an
man.
echo still?
No. It doesn't sound like you're in a bathroom anymore. They made a 135 centimeter Lego Titanic kit. Oh, I got to get that.
Pete Morris, Fish and Morris says, my fish judge me when I'm drunk in the fish room. I know when those fish are staring at you and you're all screwed up. And they're like, dude, what the hell? Yeah, I hear you. I feel the judgment. Absolutely.
I would assume they would only judge you if you throw up in their tank.
No, man, fish will judge you. When they're looking at you everywhere you go.
No, don't worry. They'll forget it in like 5 or 8 seconds anyway.
Maybe.
So, man, I got to move to California so bad. A couple days ago, they had an armored truck. They had an armored truck door fly open, and the money fell out on the highway.
That happened. I have a major interstate right by my house, and that happened. Where an armored car's door flew open and bags of money literally fell out of it.
Yeah, they're saying it's a federal issue because it was going to a federal bank, and I'm thinking to myself, well, it hasn't been to the federal bank yet, so it wasn't in their possession. So technically, I would think it's not a federal issue.
If it was a bank, if it was a bank to bank transfer, But the federal government has jurisdiction anyways because it's money and it falls under the Secret Service and
Only what is it? FDC,
FDIC.
FDIC. Yeah. If
Every
the
goddamn bank is FDIC freaking insured. FDIC is a goddamn insurance company.
Second Bank of Elgin is not FDIC.
Yeah, that's the bank you probably use.
No, I pass it every day, every time I go to my parents' house. I always found it funny because it's a second bank. I've never seen a second bank of anything. It's always the first bank that you see. I've never seen a second bank except for in this town.
Anyways, 99.9% of every bank that normal people use is FDIC. Anyways, to get back to the story. I mean, literal bags of money fell out of this freaking truck right near my house. Of course, it happened when I wasn't there. And they were pleading for people to bring the money back.
Screw you. I cleaned up all the...
Dude, I'd be like, I didn't see no money.
Yeah. Being that it fell out of the car, technically that would be littering.
Well,
you were just cleaning up the garbage.
Dude, I ain't even going to go there. All I know is I wound up with a bag of money. I'm not turning it in. Yeah. Sorry. I might be the biggest dick on the planet, but
not at all.
You know, it's like I got 10 grand worth of 20s in a bag. I'm cool with that.
Oh my God.
I will honestly spend it one $20 bill at a time. Because you can't spend it all at once. You can't. But if you get, let's say you get $200,000, you can't spend $200,000 in cash anymore. It's not allowed. To spend that kind of money, you got to put it in the bank, and then the bank, you know, you have to do a transfer. So they're going to ask, well, where'd you get that extra money? You're going to have to, you know, basically tell them, well, I've been saving for, yeah, you're going to have to come up with a legitimate excuse of why you had that much cash. But if you spend it $20 at a time, you ain't got to worry about it.
I think the limit's 9,950 now.
Okay,
that
great.
You can spend at a single time, cash-wise. I think that because they lowered it, because everyone was doing the 999,000 stuff, so they lowered it. So, hey, what do you think of the Jimmy Kimmel Thanksgiving accident?
Wait a minute. My concern is Fishy Dream says we fucking say bad words.
Shit.
God damn it. I hate it when people say fucking bad words. Don't freaking cuss, people. Get above the lowest common denominator. Don't fucking cuss.
When you cuss, it shows how fucking unintelligent you are.
Yeah, because
we'll go with that.
I've been fucking killing brain cells since 9 o'clock this morning, so I ain't got too many left.
So Terry, you'll get a kick out of this. Jimmy Kimmel, I guess, stuck his head in his oven and it blew up and it burned all his hair off.
What?
Yeah.
That's all it did?
I don't know. I find that very hilarious.
All right, one more and then that's it. Kick me out of this place. Mississippi hippie. Oh my god. All right, fish dreams. If I was ever gonna marry somebody else, it would be Mississippi hippie. I'm in love with her 100%. So, fish dreams, if you want my love, you're going to have to fight Mississippi hippie first. Because I love her to death. And her costumes are pretty goddamn sexy, actually. Where'd everybody go?
We're still here.
Okay.
Kevin isn't. Kevin left.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
I just wanted to say hi to Mississippi hippie that came in. Why she's up this goddamn late. Woman, it's late at night. You should be asleep. Shannon,
Crash victim sues Amazon for making its drivers hurry. That's hilarious.
oh, you're reading. You're. What are you? Googling headlines or something?
No, just scrolling through YouTube.
Shannon just randomly hates people. I'm currently probably the top of her list, but she's got reasons to hate me for sure. You, on the other hand, Mississippi hippie, she shouldn't hate you at all.
Hey, this might work. This might work out to our benefits, man. We might get another check if they do another lockdown.
I'm not gonna get a check because I'm not so-called retired like you. I can't retire for another 6 years, so I'm not gonna get a check.
Everyone got checks, I thought.
You're talking about the new variant?
Yeah, they're talking about another lockdown. If they do that, you won't be working. You'd be getting a check.
If we do another lockdown, then I'll get a check.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That check doesn't pay my bills.
True.
So I just assumed to stay working, and yes, they found a variant in Africa, and we're going to be dealing with this shit for
Ever. You'll never get rid of it. It's just like the normal flu. Where they go through it every year. Same thing with this. It's going to be forever.
well, which is okay. I mean, we can reasonably deal with the common flu. The only thing is the common flu generally doesn't kill people.
And it's not all year round.
This virus is very similar in many ways, and that during the summer the levels are pretty low.
Whoa, a cat with 4 ears. Holy cow.
What? Oh,
Meat.
never
I'm,
mind.
I'm reading. Meet Midas, the cat, the kitten with 4 ears.
Why are you leaving, Fish Dreams? I actually like baby back ribs, by the way. Do you guys like baby back ribs?
Yeah.
They're okay.
My favorite is actually beef ribs. You know, the ones that are like sideways instead of long ways. I like those the best.
My
Beef,
brother makes good ass ribs. He has a teriyaki marinade that he uses.
maybe you need the rest. Wow.
What?
Yeah, you and me both. I've been sleeping a lot. I slept through 90% of Black Friday. And I felt terrible. I was like, "What kind of American am I, and not going shopping on Black Friday?"
A smart one.
No, I was just a sleepy one.
I've only done one Black Friday. Right after Thanksgiving dinner, we went to Best Buy, man. Oh my God, it was a madhouse.
I went to a Greek restaurant, pretty much drunk off my ass. Ordered 2 4-egg combination omelets and brought them home, and the wife and I ate, and then we passed out. So that was our Black Friday.
And what's wrong with that?
Not a thing, man. I
Besides
think
getting
I'm
four.
still I am still full from them. Dude, you have no idea how big a 4-egg omelet is. Plus all the potatoes that goes with it.
It's about half the size of my normal omelet.
It's like a 6 or 7 pound meal. You gain 6 or 7 pounds just eating it.
The biggest omelet I've ever made was 12 eggs.
Oh my God. How do you, dude, that's like pan size. Or I'm sorry, over here. That's like that size omelet.
I had to do it on a cookie sheet.
Why?
What'd you put in it?
Why?
Oh man, chunks of potato, ham,
Wait a minute. No,
bacon,
you don't put
peppers,
in
onions.
eggs. Oh, that's just wrong right there. You don't put the potatoes in the eggs. Potatoes belong outside.
They all end up in the same spot anyway.
But it still doesn't matter. It's a taste and texture thing. You can't put potatoes inside the omelet. That's just wrong.
Oh, then I like to be wrong.
But all right, continue on. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have interrupted you.
I think that's it.
Well, ham.
Yeah, I said ham.
Bacon.
It was potatoes, onions, ham, bacon, and peppers.
Green pepper, I take it.
Yeah. And then what I did was I cooked up some Euro meat, and I put the Euro meat on the plate, put the omelet down, and then folded the Euro meat back over. So it was Euro meat on the outside. Oh, it was great.
Lamb.
Oh, and cheese. I forgot cheese. The
Lamb.
cheese. Yeah.
What is Euro meat?
Lamb.
A Euro. It's the meat that's in a Euro.
Gyro, lamb, that thing when you go to
They're like it reminds you of bacon, but it's lamb. They're long strips of meat.
that big round thing of processed meat that the Greeks came up with. Yeah, that thing. That spins around next to the heaters and it's always dripping grease. That thing.
Like rotisserie?
Kinda.
Yeah, a rotisserie that's right side up.
It's a vertical and not a horizontal.
Oh, got it.
How do you not know what a Euro is?
Kevin's lived a sheltered life.
Yeah, no crap. He never goes to a restaurant? Like any hot dog place, they usually have them behind the counter. It's a big, it looks like just a big chunk of meat that just rotates.
Hey, Craig.
And I use Swiss cheese, not American cheese, for the omelet. And I ate the whole thing. I had to pull an Uncle Buck to flip it.
At least Patty knows what we're talking about. That's a good thing.
Yeah, Jesus, Kevin. Patty knows something and you don't? Come on, man. But yeah, they actually took this was back in VHS days. They had, my parents took a video of me trying to flip it. I had to use a shovel.
Hey, I will say this. I was flipping through Facebook today and I saw Mississippi Hippie has a Boba Fett costume. Now, I am not normally a really geeky person when it comes to science fiction movies, but if you got a Boba Fett costume in your house, I'm cool with that. That actually kind of tricks my trigger a little bit. I think I'm gonna like you if you have a Boba Fett costume in your house. Just random thoughts that go through my brain.
Oh, that's awesome. Alligator versus electric eel. Who do you think will win?
Dude, that's been so old. To refresh your browser already.
It was posted 2 months ago.
Yeah, like I said, refresh your browser.
That won't make it. Dude, I get shit in my in YouTube from like 7 years ago still. Oh, did you hear? They found a new type of planet. They're calling it the eggshell planet.
Oh God, I don't even want to know.
It's a whole new class of planet. They've never seen one like this before. Oh, and Star Wars Rangers has been canceled again. Since you were talking about the Star Wars Boba Fett stuff.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's coming back or okay, apparently he is coming back. I wasn't sure.
Craig Broderick. Or actually, Broderick. Hell of a fish keeper, that's for sure. The hell are we all doing up this late?
I don't know. We need to go to bed. I'm gonna end it.
Hey, how come we're looking at a different ceiling than normal?
He's in Tahoe.
Where?
Tahoe? That's like California, right?
Yeah, his Lake Tahoe building. The Lake Tahoe house place.
How many houses do you freaking have, Kevin?
3?
Jesus Christ.
Holy crap.
Technically 3, maybe 4. Kind of ish.
Sell one. Buy the RO unit right away. No saving needed. Man, having 3 houses, I think that would just be a pain.
Houses. Technically, they're not my houses, but we're not even at our house. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end it. It's already midnight, and I need to get to bed. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Have a good night.
Have
Hey,
fun,
guys,
y'all.
hey,
Thanks
good
for
night,
having us.
Mississippi hippie. Love ya. Craig, Broderick.
Night,
love
everyone.
you. Roundhouse.